Welcome to Bear News. I'm Maddie Shetley.
And I'm Owen Lehman. Today, we dive into stories from this past week here and around the world.
A Norman woman who admitted to driving under the influence in a near-deadly crash has been released from prison after serving just over 70 days of an 8-year sentence. Sarah Polston was released Thursday morning from the Dr. Eddie Warrior Correctional Center. According to the Oklahoma Department of Corrections, in 2023, court documents show Polston was driving 66 miles per hour in a 25 mile per hour zone with a blood alcohol level twice the legal limit when she crashed into 20-year-old Michaela Borrego. She was making a legal left turn. Borrego suffered a traumatic brain injury and stroke. She spent 2 months in a coma. Polston pleaded guilty in October 2025 and was sentenced December 5, 2025 to 15 years with all but 8 years suspended. Cleveland County District Attorney Jennifer Austin said the law used in her release was created to address prison overcrowding. Polston will now serve the remainder of her suspended sentence under supervision and is required to wear a GPS monitor. The Borrego family says Michaela continues therapy as her recovery continues.
Parts of Oklahoma were placed under a red flag warning last week as fire danger continues to rise across the region. The red flag warning was issued due to the fire danger and wind speeds. This warning proves especially useful after multiple fires have broken out across Oklahoma, Texas, and Kansas. Hooker County Sheriff Todd Yost states the fire started in late February due to dry conditions and improper safety precautions. A new bill in Oklahoma now requires a reading test for drivers under the age of 18. House Bill 41-35 passed unanimously on Wednesday, February 18, 2025.
Under the new law, anyone under 18 seeking a driver's license must first pass a reading assessment. State Representative Tony Hassenbeck filed the bill. Hassenbeck, a former teacher, said in a press release that students are more likely to take literacy seriously when it is tied to earning their driver's license at 16. Students must provide documentation showing reading proficiency. Anyone who submits false documents could face a misdemeanor charge.
President Donald Trump and members of a policy group referred to as the Board of Peace have discussed the possibility of using a stablecoin in Gaza as a financial tool during the ongoing conflict. A stablecoin is a type of digital currency designed to maintain a fixed value, often tied to the US dollar. Supporters of the idea say a digital stablecoin could provide residents with more reliable access to money, as banks and ATM services have been disrupted by the war. Backers believe this could help citizens store and transfer money more easily during instability. However, the proposal has raised questions. Critics are asking who would control the system, how funds would be protected, and what regulations would be in place to ensure security and transparency. Discussions are still in early stages, and no official policy has been announced.
A young Utah cheerleader is being remembered after a tragic incident during a trip for a competition. Authorities say Addie Smith and her mother had traveled out of the state for a cheer competition. When they failed to appear at scheduled events, hotel security requested a welfare check. Police responded and discovered both mother and daughter deceased. Investigators say the mother is believed to have shot her daughter before taking her own life. Officials confirm a note was recovered but have not released its contents. Reports also indicate the family had been involved in a lengthy custody dispute through authorities have not officially linked that to the incident.
I will never forget the smile on her face or the look on her face when she was able to accomplish something that she had set a goal to accomplish. She was everybody's friend. She was a light in our gym.
The cheer community continues to mourn Addie, remembering her for her passion for cheer and her impact on those around her. And the investigation remains ongoing. If you or someone you know is struggling, help is available through the 988 Suicide in the Crisis Lifeline.
This year marks the anniversary of the Oklahoma City National Memorial Museum. which was created to honor the victims of the April 19, 1995 bombing. The bombing of the Alfred P. Murray Federal Building killed 168 people and injured hundreds more. 19 of those who lost their lives were children. The memorial and museum were established to remember the victims, support survivors, and educate future generations about this tragic day in Oklahoma history. In observance of the museum's anniversary, officials are inviting the public to visit, learn, and reflect on the impact the memorial continues to have on the community.
Each spring semester, Noble Public School students and staff look forward to 3-day weekends. Here with more on the story is Bear News' very own Mason Heath.
Noble High School students are enthusiastic about no longer having school on Fridays. The students both enjoy the longer weekend and the significantly less work that accompanies it.
We would get more sleep, have more time to do homework, and it's overall a better experience.
Teachers are enjoying the extra vacation as well and believe that the extra leave time helps students focus more on the rest of the week.
But I think part of it is how people choose to use that extra day. So do you cram in more activities to do on the weekend versus actually resting and sleeping and doing the things that you need to recharge for a new school week?
Everyone is happy for the extended weekend away from school. Back to you in the studio, I'm Mason Heath.
Thanks, Mason. It's definitely nice to get an extra day away from the hustle of school each week. Oklahoma athletics are off to a dominant start with this season, with multiple teams stacking up wins in the SEC.
Between softball, women's basketball, and baseball, Sooner Magic is in full swing. Oklahoma softball sits at 8 wins and 1 loss, including a statement victory over RV Washington. The Sooners continue to show power at the plate and discipline in the field. Women's basketball is holding strong in conference play with a record of 21 wins and 6 losses. Their most recent win came at home, a 100-93 victory over Tennessee. OU baseball remains undefeated, starting the season 7-0. The Sooners shut out Coppin State 11-0 on Sunday, extending their win streak. All 3 programs look to keep the momentum rolling as conference play continues.
The U.S. women's national ice hockey team is back in the spotlight after capturing gold in Milan. Now the team is also making headlines off the ice. Despite the scheduling conflict, the team continues to be celebrated nationwide, both for their gold medal performance and their impact on women's sports.
Recently, a baby monkey in Japan has taken the internet by storm. Punch, a 7-month-old chimp at the Ichikawa City Zoo in Chiba, quickly went viral after videos showed him being rejected by his mother and struggling to fit in with other monkeys. Zookeepers stepped in and gifting Punch a stuffed orangutan named Aran Mama to comfort him. The plush companion can now be seen in many of his viral videos. Since the videos surfaced, visitor numbers at the zoo have skyrocketed, with one day seeing a 400% increase in attendance. Fans around the world are now celebrating as Punch has been accepted into a new group of monkeys. From lonely to loved, Punch has officially become the internet's favorite primate.
Thank you for watching Bear News. I'm Maddie Shelley.
And I'm Owen Lehman, signing off.